I won my dog, Marin Baldwin again. So went through in my first video and told you a little bit about course 1 and what I was looking at. So in course 2, some of the same difficulties in building, size of the tunnels, size of the jumps, things like that, but overall it went pretty well. I would say in course 2, one of the major things that I had an issue with placing was that jump 5. Sometimes when I'm building courses and I'm looking at the dog's line, I know where the dog's path is supposed to be in relation to everything else. That jump 5 was kind of out way on its own, so it was hard for me to figure out exactly where the dog's path was supposed to be. The first time I built it and ran it, I had that jump 5 way too close to 6, and it felt like I almost needed to do a reverse spin to get my dog to turn, and so that told me that that wasn't the right placement. I moved it back, I ended up moving it too far back, and that didn't work, so I think I finally found the right placement for it, and you guys can watch the video and tell me what you think about it. Otherwise, I'm looking at the course, that's why I keep looking down. I'm looking at the course map. I don't think I had a whole lot of other issues in building. Same thing I said in my first video, I always go through and I walk my handler line. I walk the dog's line and the handler line when I'm building courses, making sure that placement is correct, making sure there's enough space. I don't usually do a whole lot of actual measuring. I might take some of my 5-foot bars and try and space out that way if I think I'm having difficulty placing where a jump is supposed to be. But most of the time I'm just kind of eyeballing where it is, and I'm walking a lot of the dog's path, walking the handler path, making sure that everything is flowing smoothly. With these courses, I ran both of them, the course 1 and the course 2. I have 2 agility dogs. I ran both of them across the courses in parts to make sure everything was where I wanted it to be before I had my students come out and do parts of the courses. So I think that also helps me. Both my dogs run very different from each other, and they can kind of tell me, and I can guide to see if I'm doing the right handling and they're not going to the right path, they're not in the right place. That tells me my obstacles are in the wrong place, and so I'm trying to use that feedback from them. So hope you're enjoying the videos. I'm really enjoying learning a lot. Thanks so much.